I want to show you how to cut it even, Steven, with the waves. The first thing we got to do, as always, prep the hair, and we want to comb it in the direction that it grows. I'm going to make this pretty simple for you. As you can see, I'm going with the grain. I put a 1 guard on, the Andes magnetic guard, and as you can see, like I said before, I'm just simply going to go with the grain. With the even, Steven, on the sides, you want to go down, and on the top, you want to go forward. It's not that hard. And my lever is all the way up. I did a little jump cut right there, but as you can see, look at how I'm cutting it. I'm going with the direction that the hair grows because his hair grows like kind of slanted. So as you can see, I'm going with the direction of his hair. I know just a few seconds ago I said cut the sides down, but that's only if, let me make a correction, that's only if they brush their hair down. But you always want to cut the waves in the direction that it grows. And I keep saying this because it's very imperative. You see the direction that his hair grows, that's the way I'm cutting the hair. If I was to cut this hair down, it might not look as good. So that's why it's important to go the direction of the hair. I can't stress that enough. And as you can see, I keep combing his hair while I'm cutting it. The reason why you want to always comb the hair while you're cutting it, because you want to get the hair back to its natural form. It makes the fade, or if you're doing it even, Steven, it makes it look smoother. And I switched to a red Speedo Guide O. And the reason why I did this because the front of his hair is a little bit lighter. So I put a bigger guard in there so I can make sure that I don't cut a plug. Okay, we're gonna knock out the back of his hair. And admittingly, I already did this part, but the camera, I thought it was on, but it was off. So I'm basically just going over it again for you guys to see how it's done. But as you can see, I'm going down and I'm following the grain of his hair. Now I'm going to do a neck taper in the back. So what I'm going to do is create my first line. And I'm just pretty much, as you can see, just going up, making that first line, pretty much like a square. Now my next step is to create my second line. So my lever is all the way down and I'm going up about 1 inch. Okay, I got that second line nice and even. So I threw on my number 1 guard and my lever is all the way up. And I'm going to go ahead and just fade that other line out. Now, when you're doing fades, the key is a lot of times, one step you will have your lever all the way down, and then the next step you just put a guard on and you put your lever up and you kind of blend that line out. Now, this is the most important part. This is all about the fade. So I switched my clippers to my War 100-year anniversary, and I got my Andes clip-on guide on there, number 1. And I'm pretty much, and I'll work my lever up and down. And I'm just going, you'll see me flicking up as I comb the hair, and I'm flicking up and I'm just pretty much just blending it out. And like I said, my lever is going to be up and down, and this is where the fun begins. Okay, I switched back to my Babyliss. I got my number one guard, and I'm pretty much just cleaning the fade out. Anything where I see kind of where it's a shadow, I'm going to blend it. And I'm moving my lever up and down. I'm going to slow this down in real time so you guys can really see it. But as you can see, I have no guard on, and I'm going to move my lever up and down, and I'm really just fading out the bottom part of it. The thing is, man, when you're cutting hair, it's just all about confidence. This is a pretty basic cut with the waves. You can do this to your father, your son, cousin, uncle, aunt. You can just practice on somebody, and I promise you'll become a dope barber. But make sure you practice on somebody who you can beat up just in case you mess up their hair. Okay, anytime you fade the back or fade someone, period, you gotta hit them with the fresh line. So you don't wanna go in too much. You wanna keep the line as natural as possible and just outline it and make it look good. Same thing on the other side. I'm just creating a line following his natural hairline. I gotta admit that when I was recording earlier, I thought the video was on, but it wasn't. So that's why you see his hair back in his head, because I did this line a little bit earlier. But you get the gist of it. I just want you to see that back line work. Right here, I'm giving you a better angle so you can see me go behind his ear. And whenever you're doing behind the ear, you want to make sure you pull that ear down, because if you don't, while you're cutting, the person might go, ah! Because you done cut their ear and now they're bleeding and now they're mad at you and now they're going to put their fist on your face repeatedly. Now is the most important part, the front lineup. This can make or break a haircut. Always say you don't want to push the line too far back. You want to keep it as natural as possible and make it look good. I'm going to the other side and I'm repeating the same steps. One of the secrets that I like to do when I'm edging somebody up, I like to use the corner of the blade. Same thing on the front, and this is where you really want to be careful. You don't want to push his hairline back. Follow what's there naturally and just make it look precise and as sharp as you can. And as you can see, I keep combing it. And the reason why I keep combing it because I want to get any hairs that overlap. So I can get, you know, all the overlapping hairs so it can make this lineup look extra crispy. Here we go, got that boy looking extra fresh, wave so deep. I'm getting seasick. Hey man, thanks for watching the video. Make sure y'all subscribe, and I'm going to keep bringing you more haircut tutorials. I'm Garrick Dixon. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.